To modify the geometry of a sketch, it is necessary to first activate the sketch in one of two ways. Option 1 is to right-click the sketch on the browser and select Edit Sketch, or by double-clicking on the sketch icon. Option 2 is to right-click the sketch node on the timeline and select Edit Sketch, or by double-clicking on the sketch node. Once in the sketching environment, the Modify tools can be found on the Modify panel and drop-down menu. Of these tools, some of the most commonly used include Fillet, Chamfer, Trim, Extend, Break, Offset, and Move/Copy. The Fillet tool is used to place an arc of a specified radius at the intersection of two lines or arcs. To do this, click the Fillet button on the Modify panel. Then click the first and second line or arc to which the fillet is being applied. Next, specify the radius for the arc by either typing in the measurement or by dragging the blue arrow. Finalize the command by either right-clicking on the canvas and selecting OK on the Mark menu, or by hitting the Enter key on the keyboard. The Chamfer tool is used to create a chamfer at the vertex, intersection, or extended intersection of two lines in a sketch. To do this, click on the Modify drop-down menu and select Chamfer. Then select the appropriate command based on whether an equal distance, distance and angle, or two distances will be used to create the chamfer. Select either a vertex or intersecting lines. Then specify the distance for the chamfer by either typing in the measurement or by dragging the blue arrow. Finalize the command using the same options outlined for the Fillet tool. The Trim tool is used to trim sketch geometry to the nearest extended intersection with other geometry in the active sketch. To do this, click the Trim button on the Modify panel. Then move the cursor over the sketch geometry to see a preview of the trim. Click the geometry to trim to the next intersection. End the command by hitting the Escape or Enter key on the keyboard. The Extend tool is used to extend sketch geometry to the nearest extended intersection with other geometry in the active sketch. To do this, click on the Modify drop-down menu and select Extend. Then move the cursor over the sketch to see a preview of the extension. Next, click the geometry to extend to the next intersection. Like the Trim tool, ending the command is accomplished by hitting the Escape or Enter key on the keyboard. The Break tool is used to break sketch geometry into two or more segments where it intersects with other geometry. To do this, click on the Modify drop-down menu and select Break. Move the cursor over the sketch geometry to see a preview of the break, and then left-click to break the geometry. End the command using the same options outlined for the Trim and Extend tools. The Offset tool is used to offset sketch geometry to a specified distance in an active sketch. To do this, click the Offset button on the Modify panel. On the canvas, select the geometry to be offset, and then specify the distance for the offset by either typing in the measurement or dragging the blue arrows. Then click the OK button on the Offset dialog box to end the command. And finally, the Move/Copy tool is used to move sketch geometry a specified distance or angle. In addition, it is possible to create a copy of the geometry in the process of moving it. To do this, click on the Modify drop-down menu and select Move/Copy. Then select the geometry to be moved. On the Move/Copy dialog box, specify the move type, the distance, and whether or not to create a copy. Once all preferences have been set, click the OK button to move a copy of the sketch geometry and end the command.